Initiative, otherwise known as Project Cafe, has come out here this afternoon to help citizens across the greater Houston area who are not able to help themselves. An initiative that started all the way out in Anambra State, Nigeria, is right here in the city of Houston today to continue to use their platform to bless and empower individuals who are unable to do that for themselves.
Blanks.
Okay, yes ma'am. I heard you have a couple of words to say. What's on your heart?
I want to thank everyone for being here, the beautiful items that appear, and I hope y'all have a great day so I can stay.
Thank you. God bless.
You too. Thank you.
All right, I'm here with Miss Jocelyn. So she just wants to tell everyone a little bit about how this has been a blessing so far. What do you have to say?
I just want to say thank God. What you give me probably just saved my life. When you give me food, it let me know that when I was thinking God wasn't there, I just had to go to the place that He needed me to go. Sometimes we got to be moved out the circle to elevate. Sometimes the circle is not even much for you because that's not your calling. I just ask y'all to pray for me because being out here, you get raped, you get manipulated. Sometimes when you don't have food, the ladies have to do ugly things. Unfortunately, I didn't. You have to do ugly things for food. It's hard out here for ladies, and the men too if they're weak than a woman. So we have to pray for the mind out here and then take care of us. It's like lately I just walk and it's like, I know it's, people tell me it's like God been doing some things for me that man couldn't do. No, for real. It's like, people don't understand. People like writing me off. They think I'm crazy because it's like if I ask God, He give it. See, people want the thing to come like this. No. I just want the little things God give for me. If I can have a peace of mind and walk around and smile like you and be happy in the family, that's more than enough for me. Because I learned, I had the money, I had the business, but I don't know what it feel like to have an out day for my son to come home to his grandbaby. I give all that up for him. I don't care if I get $1 million. I share it. God know my heart. Amen. So I know He won't never let nobody hurt me. But it's scary sometimes when you walking alone. Because everybody think you're crazy. God do some things. I would say, God, is it me? He say, no. It's the faith you have in me.
Amen. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit more about, what an initiative like this helps do for someone like yourself on a day-to-day.
It's because I'm kind of being led by God with an anointing on me. I don't have an income. I'm trying to get a breakthrough with it. I wouldn't be able to buy any of this stuff. When you go apply for assistance, it's always limited.
Right.
This is a blessing out here. So I'm just thankful I was here when y'all came. I don't know, you just trust in the Lord with all your might, trust in the Lord with all your heart, Lean not on your own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge Him and He will direct your path. Proverbs 3, verse 5 and 6.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing with us today. We really appreciate it.
All right.
And God bless you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Take care. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so I'm seated here with David. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Excellent. How's your holiday been?
I've been great.
Excellent. So we have Project Cafe out here today trying to bless the citizens of the greater Houston area. How do you feel about all that you've inherited?
I feel great about it, and I'm blessed, to be able to see another day.
And can you explain to our viewers what a contribution like this does for someone like you living out here?
Well, it helps a whole lot, it makes me, look forward to another day, and thank God for y'all, and hey, if it was for y'all, how we would make it, and so we're thankful y'all, grateful, and blessed. Hey, that's about all I can say, hey. Y'all play a big part, in this community, and so I want to say thank y'all, for everything y'all do for me. And I know the other will be on the other half, but, a lot of people feel the same way I feel, so, hey, we really appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Really, I like this old chair. I'm sitting there, so I'm thinking about grabbing this with another one too, you know.
Right.
Somebody else. I got comfortable sitting there, you know. So hey, I like this one. We got that one, so I'm gonna grab this one. I got me one. He got him one.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Meet you.
All right.
Y'all doing this for a group? What group?
Yeah, so this is Project Cafe. It's a nonprofit organization that started out in Anambra State, Nigeria. So we have the first lady of Anambra State here right now. So can you imagine someone started this in their home country and they came to America to also continue their initiative as well? What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing that they could even do that in another country and then come here, because most people come here to benefit.
Right.
But if they already benefit there and then come here to bring it with them and share, that's even better. Yeah. I got this chair because there's a gentleman over here been out here on the streets 32 years.
Really?
And don't have a chair. So I'm going to get this chair to bring over there to give to him.
Wow.
That's why I wanted this chair.
Awesome.
Yeah, I come and got a chair earlier for another guy over there who's handicapped. He's been out here 22 years. And he been in his wheelchair, and I asked him, I said, how come you always in your wheelchair? You never come out of your wheelchair. He said, if I had a nice chair to sit in, I'd get out of my wheelchair once in a while. So that's where I brought the other chair I got a while ago. And now I'm gonna give this chair to the other guy that's been out here 32 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad to know that this is going to definitely help someone out there that needs it.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, if somebody gives a little bit to me, I give a little bit back.
Wow.
That's what we're supposed to do. That's what God says to do. He said, if you give a little bit, share a little bit. Give a little bit, share a little bit. Give a little bit, share a little bit. It's a circle. And then everybody profits and gains from it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you.
Are y'all ready? I'll read it if you want me to. All right. Today's yesterday's tomorrow. Tomorrow's the next day's today. We go, we do, we meet along the way. Life's journey written before our first birthday. Life we live, lives we've changed. We're not glass or clay. When we're broken and hurt, we just say we can heal, it will be okay. But death finds us all in some way. When and where, who's to say? The heart is strong, never give up, we can always pray. Lord, save us, guide us, so we don't stray. Discomfort, confusion, sorrow, so much disarray. Fact and truth, man, women, child, they're hungry, hand them a tray. We're human, love and heartache is here to stay. I'm a man, I'm strong, but I shed a tear this day. Walking through the park, seeing where the homeless lay. Hurts me deep in my heart to see life live this way. The fight to survive, some think it's a game we play. Imagine how many people only see black and gray. Today's yesterday's tomorrow, tomorrow's the next day. Joy, peace, and love for all, God's will in our heart, that's what I pray.
Amen. That was powerful.
I wrote that. I write a lot of stuff. You know. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope somebody out there gets something from it. God's grace is never ending. All you got to do is reach out. Period.
Amen. All right. So I'm here with Mrs. Ngozi with Project Cafe, and she wants to share a couple of words with everyone. How do you feel about today?
It was very fantastic. In fact, when I was called to come and do it, I feel very happy to come and do it, to help them do everything. I like charity work.
And what do you believe that the First Lady will want to continue to achieve with this initiative?
I think she's a very nice lady, and she will achieve a lot because she's always giving helping hand to people. She always help people, you know, wherever they are in the whole wide world.
Awesome. There you heard it first.
My name is Gladys Ngozi Oduba.
Thank you.
Yes.
God bless.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we're here with Antonia King with Project Cafe, and I would love to know what your thoughts are about today's initiative and what you guys did out here in the community today.
Okay. The name of the organization is Family Enhancement Initiative. It is founded by Dr. Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano. She is a very compassionate woman. She loves giving out to the community. She has done this for many years. So every time she goes to the motherless babies home, she goes to where you have the homeless women and families that are displaced. She goes to under the bridge, she feeds them, she buys a lot of things, you know, she goes to so many places. She's been doing this charity work and she does it with all her heart. She's a very compassionate person and she goes all over the world reaching out to the less privileged. She builds houses for widows and she takes care of the mentally challenged people, and she, you know, builds a lot of water supply around the whole villages. You know, she is very, very compassionate and she's passionate about what she's doing. And today we learned about people that live under the bridge that doesn't have bed, bedsheet, chairs, nets, clothes, food, and so on. So when we got the address of this place, we came and we really saw that people are living under the tent. So when we are coming, we came prepared. We came with a lot of things that they needed, and we are happy that we have affected lives. And we're going to.
And I understand that this initiative started all the way in Anambra State, Nigeria. So what does it mean to see Project Cafe cross overseas and be a global impact at this time?
Yes, Dr. Mrs. Ebelechukwu Obiano is the first lady of Anambra State. She's the wife of the governor, and she started the initiative in Anambra State. And she has really, not only in Anambra State, she's been to Lagos, everywhere, empowering women, helping the poor and the needy. She goes everywhere, and every time she comes to America, she's always reaching out she goes to Star of Hope, Mission to Yahweh, a lot of homeless places. So that is how the initiative came about, American Cafe. You know, she came to America and saw that even in America that they have needs. So she started reaching out to the less privileged. So this is now global. And she's, you know, stepping out. She wants to go to Europe too, because, you know, here in Europe, you won't know that there are a lot of less privileged people there. There are people that are homeless. So she wants to curb homelessness globally.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate your words on behalf of the First Lady. Thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for your service as well. Thank you. Coming live from downtown Houston, this is Ivy Okoro with Excel Global Media Group. Thank you.
Hi, this is Kim Ray, Excel Global Media Group, downtown Houston. We're here with the First Lady of Anambra State. Will you please let us know what was the inspiration behind this donation today?
Well, will I say it's inborn in me? I started it way back in the early 90s when we were residents in Lagos. I go out there to homeless, settlements and what have you, and I give out things, clothes, food. But when my husband became the governor of Anambra State, I decided to, go on a larger scale to help people like indigent widows, build house for indigent widows. We've done about 27 indigent widows' houses, and we've given them the keys. We've also considered the hygienic condition of people, and we built rural market toilets for about 18 communities in Anambra State. What we did this night is not the first that we are doing in Houston. This is about the 5th time that we're reaching out to the less privileged here. We bring out clothes, chairs, and what have you, televisions. We've gone to Yahweh. We've also gone to Star of Hope. So we've also come to a place like this severally. So we have the it's my passion to touch lives. That's just the thing, It gives me a lot of pleasure. I wasn't very strong this morning, but I said, God, you know what? I want to reach out before the end of the year, no matter what. Just give me the strength. Let me go there and be able to do this. So it's inborn in me to reach out. The smiles of these people is just healing me already. It's making me feel so good. And I will continue to do that. Even after office, I will still continue to do it. Especially now that I'm doing it here. I intend to also do it in Iowa, where my daughter is doing her residency. So we reach out to the needy all over the world.
Thank you so much. it brings so much joy to our heart to see all the people that came out to receive your donations. And from Excel Global Media Group, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for what you're doing. You've been here so many times, and we welcome you, we love you. Let us know, what about Houston you love so much?
Well, Houston is my home, so you have to love your home. I'm a resident of Houston, and my daughter is a citizen of the United States, Houston here. So that's the thing. I know Houston a lot. I relocated to Houston in 2008. So I actually went back to Anambra from here in 2013. So that's the thing. This is a place I know like I know the back of my hands, but it still pains my heart that there are people living below. I mean, Africa, particularly Nigeria, is called the third world, but I've seen the fifth world here in the United States, God's own country. So why will I not reach out? I don't care where the people are. The most important thing is putting smiles on their faces. So people will be like, why are you taking water to the river? There are people that are also needy in this river, and they need to wash, and that's exactly what we're doing here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I want to present a magazine to you. This is Excel Magazine International.
Thank you.
Can you let us know how we can contact your organization?
We are here. We have American Caring Family Enhancement Initiative. That is the one that we have here. We also have, that is the origin of this Caring Family Enhancement Initiative. That one basically is in Nigeria. We have our website, cafe, CAFENG.org. That's where you can find us and see all the things we have been able to do, how we impacted in people's lives. We give prosthetic limbs to those who don't have it. We donate wheelchairs to the physically challenged. We take back from here 20 footers, 40 footers containers of wheelchairs that we take back home, as well as delivery beds for, the areas that they had to reach, areas where they don't have all these hospital amenities. So we're doing quite a lot, and we do cleft palate and lips in collaboration with Smile Train America. We actually went for their 20th anniversary in New York. So we do all these things to impact positively in people's lives, and by God's grace, as long as there is life, I will continue to do it. My husband will be out of office by March 17, 22, and we'll continue where we stopped. Yes.
Thank you. May God bless you.
We just wrapped up with a great initiative today for the Caring Family Enhancement Initiative, otherwise known as Project Cafe. So as you can see, a lot of people came out today. Project Cafe has been very impactful to a lot of the citizens that live here in downtown Houston, and these people really feel as though this initiative was a blessing. And for some, they were even surprised that such an initiative as this one was started all the way in Anambra State, Nigeria. For Excel Global Media Group, this is Ebelechukwu. Have a good night.